Okay, I want you to write these rules down. They're not gonna make any sense, but we're gonna do a couple problems and they'll make sense once we have them wrote down. So I want you to write down factor tree each part, write factors in a line, make groups, pull groups out, put remaining back under radical. All right, so write these down and then we'll work on a problem. So just press pause and then we'll work on a problem. Okay. So we're gonna try this one. This one's really simple. And we're gonna use our steps to solve it. So we're gonna factor tree each part. So we have one part here, one part here. So we're gonna factor tree our 8. 8 can be broken down to 4 and 2. 4 can be broken down to 2 and 2. Now we're gonna factor tree our x squared. And we're just gonna write an x and an x because there's 2 x's in x to the second. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to step 2. We're gonna write the factors in a line. So we have 8, and we're gonna write equal sign is 2 times 2 times 2. Then we're gonna write our x1. We're gonna write it in a line. X times x. Now we're gonna make our groups. Since this is a square root, and technically there's a 2 here, we're gonna make groups of 2. So here's a group of 2. Here's a group of 2. Now we're gonna pull our groups out. So we have one group of 2, so we're gonna write a 2 because there's one group of 2. We have one group of x, so we're just gonna write an x. Now we're gonna put the remaining back under the radical. So we have 1, 2 remaining, so we're gonna draw our radical, and we're gonna put it back under the radical. This is your answer. All right, let's do another one. Let's try so we're gonna factor tree each part. There are 3 x's and x to the third. Let's factor tree 9. There are 9 x's and 9 y to the 9th. Now we're gonna write our factors in a line. So we have x to the third equals x times x times x. Now we're gonna write 9 or y to the 9th. Y times y times y times y times y. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're gonna make groups. So we know that this is technically a 2, so we're gonna make groups of 2. So Here's a group of 2. We can't make a group of 2 with just 1, so we're going to leave it. Here's a group of 2. 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 Can't make a group with that one. Now we're going to pull our groups out. How many groups of X do we have? We have one group of X, so we're just going to write X one time. How many groups of Y do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to write Y, and we have them 4 times. Now we're going to put the remaining back into our radical. So we have to draw our radical. X is remaining, so we write X. Y is remaining, so we write Y. That's your answer. Let's do one more. Let's try so we have to factor tree each part. This is a part, this is a part. So let's factor tree 125. Let's factor tree B to the 15th. So we have 15 B's, 3 5s. We're going to write our factors in a line. So we have 125 equals 5 times 5 times 5. Now we have B to the 15th equals B, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15 B's. Now we're going to make our groups. So we know technically there's a 2 here. So we're going to make groups of 2. So we have a group of 2 here. We can't make another group, so let's move to our B's. Here's a group. Here's a group. Here's a group. Here's a group. There's a group. There's a group. There's a group. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups of B's. Or I'm sorry, we got to go back to our 5s. We have one group of 5. Write our radical. Put remaining back under radical. So we have a 5 and we have a B. That's your answer. I think you got it.